Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the Side Hustle Enterprise channel. I am your host, John Maz. It's been a crazy couple of days for me, 48 hours or so, whatever. I haven't shaved. I've been up all night. Wife yelling at me to go to bed, whatever else it may be. I've been doing tons and tons of research, trying to figure out what is the driving force behind this Dogecoin spike and where it's going to go moving forward. So I got some things to share with you. Like I said, I've been up for days, scouring the internet, looking through transactions, watching transactions on the Block Explorer, looking through Reddit, looking through Twitter. So I'm going to share a bunch of information with you guys and my prediction where it's going to go, what this all means for Dogecoin, and we're going to look at some charts towards the end. So that being said, let's start with Twitter. I think that's probably the best place to start, considering that the creator of Dogecoin is still very active on Twitter and has been putting out a lot of information that is being overlooked by so many people. So let's bring up his Twitter page so we can take a look at who he is. So we got Shibatoshi Nakamoto, the creator of Dogecoin, though no longer coding for the project. He's accepting tips for Dogecoin if you want to tip him. But he's been pretty active on Twitter, posting stuff about Dogecoin and trying to get the community to keep talking. Some of the interesting tweets that I have dug up and found from him, I'm going to go back to one of the oldest tweets I found, moving to the most relevant one, or the most up-to-date one so far that I found to be more informational driven for you guys. So let's take a look at the first one here. All right, so he posted this one back on March 18th. Coding work to help Dogecoin get on Coinbase is coming together thanks to the efforts by the technical sheeps in the community working with the Dogecoin dev. This is great to see. So I mentioned this a while back, and I mentioned it actually in a few videos. One of the main reasons we haven't seen Dogecoin on Coinbase yet is because Dogecoin requires them to update all of their coding and their wallets to this Rosetta API format implementation, so it's easier for Coinbase to implement it into their database. So that's one key thing that I've brought up in the past that he's been mentioning here, and it's also very popular on Reddit with the Dogecoin dev Reddit as well. But you can see it's only got 1,000 likes, and it's only been retweeted 454 times. So it's not a lot of people talking about it, but that's the main reason why we haven't seen Dogecoin on Coinbase yet. To follow that tweet, let's just keep moving forward here. So that was March 18th. And then we get this one on March 23rd. This is creator of Dogecoin talking to Vlad, the CEO of Robinhood. As much as people are bugging me on social media, I'm bugged. Our crypto team and our software engineers, we're going to try and get that done as fast as possible. And he's talking about the wallets, the crypto wallets for Robinhood. And then Shibatoshi responds, and when it finally happens and your team unleashes the Dogecoin wallet, I think it'd be rad to use this GIF. So I wasn't able to capture the GIF, but it's Vlad throwing a Pokeball with Dogecoin popping out of it. Development team is there. It's working. It is an open source project. What a lot of people forget is a lot of people that are new into cryptocurrency, a lot of these projects are open source. So they rely on the community to progress the project. Dogecoin not being an exception to that factor, that we rely on the support of the community and any coders that we have in the community. So this is kind of a call to action for anybody who has coding experience that feels that they can help progress this project, because that's where we're at right now. Is we need people to help support and update the wallet so we can get implemented on Robinhood, so we can get implemented on Coinbase. So it's progressing, it's moving forward, but a lot of his tweets aren't getting a whole lot of attention, and I'm not sure why, because he is the creator of Dogecoin. So let's bring up another one here. So this is March 24th, the next day. Much big news. Another point of sale platform allowing merchants to add Dogecoin payment. Also note that while you can do this with 20 plus other cryptocurrencies on this platform. The choice Dogecoin announcement, blah, blah. So this was Crypto.com's announcement that they were going to start accepting or allowing people to buy Dogecoin on their platform. And it's one of the main sites that I hold my Dogecoin on is Crypto.com. Great site, super easy to use. If you're in the US, they have KYC, know your customer. If you are out of the US, you actually have access to more features, including an exchange and so some additional stuff. So it's a great platform, and I thought it was a great jumping point for Dogecoin, and it didn't get as much attention as it deserved. Another tweet that kind of went, swept under the rug. Crypto.com is a huge platform that is growing daily. And more users are starting to switch to Crypto.com because they are offering Dogecoin and a lot of other cryptocurrencies that say Coinbase isn't using. They've rolled out their own Visa cards and so on. So Crypto.com and Doge, I think, were a perfect match. That being said, nobody has really forgotten about Coinbase. Everyone is still bugging about Coinbase. What's going on? What's the update? So we got another post from him on April 6th. If anyone has interest in how Dogecoin Rosetta API project was going, there was a thread a few days ago on Reddit dev subreddit with some status and also a link to the project to stay up to date. So they've done a lot of work on it so far. Just between March 18th and April 6th, tons of people have stepped forward and are helping the project, but it still needs more help. It still needs more of a push. So the last tweet that we have from him that I think kind of falls in the place of this, that goes under in the category that's not getting enough attention, is this one here. Now, this was April 8th. Dang nabbit Coinbase, why are you using Dogecoin to advertise but not have it to purchase or sell? So he's got a screenshot here of Dogecoin price on Coinbase, yet Coinbase is not listing or does not have access or wallet access to Dogecoin yet. So it's kind of a shout out saying, hey, look, we're working on it. Coinbase knows we're working on it, and it's coming soon. So now we're approaching April 16th. We got tons and tons of hype. Again, these tweets aren't getting enough attention. I think we're seeing a lot of this drive come from Reddit, coming from the Twitter trending pages, but a lot of people are overlooking these tweets. And these are the ones, this is the information that people need to know to keep that price stabilized. The higher we can get it now before the listing on Coinbase, the better it's going to do when Coinbase finally implements it. So that was the last tweet I found from him that I felt that you guys needed to hear and see. Let me pull up the Reddit page for you guys so you can kind of see where we're at in terms of what's going on. So this is the subreddit for the dev page. Last updated about 11 days ago, or sorry, let me scroll down here. It's been a constantly going project. So he's still asking, he's calling out for people to help. The dev team that is involved with Dogecoin is still asking for help. So again, this is a call to action for anybody that has experience with coding and feel like it can help in a crypto aspect. There are still some major issues that need to be fixed and taken care of before Coinbase implements Dogecoin. It's all there. I'll put all the links in the description down below. So if you are a coder, you are catching wind of this, and you think you can help, it's gonna make the coin even stronger. And again, the wallet hasn't been updated in years, so there's a lot of updates that needed to be done, that need to be taken care of for security reasons, not just for implementation of the crypto on Coinbase or all these other platforms, but for security reasons, from being hacked, from different scammers, from all sorts of different situations. That's why we need to focus on updating the Dogecoin wallets and the coding behind it. So it's very important that we take care of a lot of these issues. So that was, I thought, very, very interesting, and a lot of people aren't talking about it or asking questions. Why aren't we on Coinbase yet? Why aren't we on Robinhood yet for wallets? These are the issues why. These are the reasons that they're holding back from listing Dogecoin on their exchanges. It's because the project is under construction right now. The coding is being updated. The wallets are being updated. So if you feel you can help out, jump in there. The more people, the merrier, in my opinion, to help kind of push this along and get those. Once this is all done and it's finally updated, I think then we will finally see Dogecoin on Robinhood, Dogecoin on Coinbase, and so on. So that's my opinion. Those are the things that I found interesting to kind of why I think the price is kind of jumping or going parabolic here in the past 24 hours is because a lot of these things are coming to light. I don't think it is fully, exposed yet. I think a lot of that's why I'm making this video is so more people understand where we're at and where we're going. We're seeing this huge spike of cryptocurrency all across the board because Coinbase went public and we had their DPO and everything and their direct public offer, and we saw a huge spike in Dogecoin and so on, but it's dipping back down. I mean, if I zoom out here, we've had a huge spike. We hit a high of 46 cents. We're just under 50 cents. We've dipped back down a little bit this morning, but we're stabilizing. That's a good thing. We're seeing lines of consolidation here, and that's a big factor in making sure this coin can last. The more stable, the higher the price, and the more stable that price is, the better it is for the holders when the coin goes public on Coinbase or the wallets get implemented on Robinhood. Those are some huge catalysts that could push this past $1, past $5. There's billions of dollars in transactions on Coinbase alone. So being able to access that market and being able to access the investors' capital by implementing it on Robinhood, we're going to see a giant spike just from that alone. And we're seeing a spike just from people talking about it being on Coinbase. Wait till you see what happens when we're finally listed on Coinbase. And there's been a lot of rumors that, Robinhood was down. We saw massive transactions. Let me pull up my transactions here. So this is bitinfocharts.com. I've got selected Dogecoin here. Some of the richest addresses. We can also check out the Explorer and some of the latest block activities. And we're seeing massive movements of Dogecoin just today alone. 137 million, 13 million, 74 million. And the other day, on the 15th and the 14th, we were seeing the richest wallets finally show activity. So we have some of these top wallets here, the richest wallet addresses with 36. So yeah, it's massive amounts of Dogecoin that's being pushed around. So another theory that people are having right now is that Robinhood went down. We saw a wallet that was suspected to be owned by Robinhood kind of push out massive amounts of Dogecoin. And all of a sudden the site goes down. So it kind of goes hand in hand. What's going on? Questions are being asked. Is this them transitioning to the new core wallet? Is this Robinhood transitioning their servers, getting ready to implement the new core wallet to its users? And for them to do that, they have to hold wallet addresses and keys for everybody. So this has to be implemented in a way where you have access to your wallet addresses, you have access to your keys on a regular basis. So they have to have the most up-to-date core wallet available to them. So this could be them updating it as the Dogecoin development team is updating. And that's why we're seeing all this movement and pump. So there's a lot of speculation around why we're seeing so much Dogecoin in volume the past couple of days with some of these large addresses moving so much Doge. So there's a little theory behind it there. I don't know if I'm so convinced that the richest wallet actually belongs to Robinhood. There's a whole Dogecoin conspiracy chat on the Discord server. So if you want to check that out and see what we've been talking about, I encourage you guys to slide on over there and join the conversation. Lots of people are pumped in the Discord about Dogecoin. We all got our own theories of what's going on. So it's very interesting to see how this is going to progress moving forward. Me personally, I'm not selling until I am a multimillionaire with Dogecoin. I'm going to hold on to it for as long as I possibly can. I kicked myself for not holding on to the Bitcoin that I originally had back in 2010, selling too early, and now look where we're at now. So this is a second opportunity or a second wave, I believe, for a lot of crypto enthusiasts and people new to the crypto space to make that kind of fortune for themselves again. That's why I'm holding. Even if I take profit at some point in time when we hit that $5 mark, we hit that $10 mark, I won't have as much regret as I did selling Bitcoin back when it was, nothing. Dogecoin has a strong future for it. I think the development team that has volunteered, it's a volunteer development team, has done a fantastic job thus far, keeping everybody up to date and informed. And we're seeing that, in response to the chart, we're seeing huge spikes, we're seeing consolidations, we're seeing it looks like it's going at an enormous rate, correct? We look like we're getting these huge spikes, and we are, and it's moving very fast. But in the crypto world, it really isn't. And everyone has you can't compare crypto to a normal charting system like you would find on S&P 500 or Tesla or some of these other charts. Yeah, those stock market charts and those stock market companies do have the opportunity to go parabolic, but not like cryptocurrency does. Cryptocurrency trades 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. It doesn't stop. So the way the charts move is completely different than how the charts move in those other areas, whether it be Forex, whether it be stock market, whether it be futures, whatever it may be. Those charts move differently, and people need to remember that when they're looking at these charts. Now, I do use some indicators just to kind of give me a reference point because I am so used to using them. So you can see on my chart, I have a Fibonacci retracement here, and we're getting key signals back and forth, and it's tough to draw these because we are moving so very fast. So, we can predict, we can shoot a Fibonacci 45 degrees across from high to low and see what we got there, but it's not really going to be 100% accurate. Charts are never 100% accurate. They only give us a little bit of guidance. My prediction, we will hit 50 cents, at least 48 cents by this weekend. We will be above 50 cents prior to the listing on Coinbase. Once we are on Coinbase, we will surpass $1 very, very quickly. And then once it's on Robinhood, it has the potential of going to the moon, to $2.50 to $5 and so on. Now, depending on which order they come out, we're going to see different spikes. There's a lot of angry people right now on Robinhood that feel that they're being manipulated, feel like the market is being manipulated, and they don't have access to their funds. And I've said this in the past, and I've said this in previous videos. They're not your crypto because you don't have your wallet addresses. You don't have your keys. So if they finally release their keys, you're going to see a huge dump of cryptocurrency being pulled off of Robinhood and put into other places like Coinbase, like Crypto.com. And you're going to see a lot of people sell as well, not just pull them off. Like if you're going to transfer from one wallet to another wallet, that's a different type of transaction than you are to sell it on an exchange. So they're both viewed differently in volume. We're going to see massive spikes and dips when that happens. I honestly hope that we get up to that 50-point mark and we see Robinhood initiate their wallet addresses prior to Coinbase listing Dogecoin. Because we're going to see those dips, I feel with Robinhood listing their wallet addresses for us, with everybody moving around and so on, I think it would be a perfect opportunity for Coinbase at that same exact time, or if not a day later, to implement Dogecoin on their exchange. As long as they're close, I feel that Robinhood should be first and Dogecoin should be a close second in release dates for their respective projects. But as long as they're close within range, it would be very smart for Coinbase to at least try to be the same day or be a day after or a day before Robinhood releases their wallets, because like I said, there's going to be a mass offload of cryptocurrency from Robinhood to all these other exchanges. And if Coinbase isn't up to par and doesn't have everything ready, they're going to miss out on a lot of money and a lot of returns for them and a lot of capital, which is something they desperately need right now, considering they just launched their first DPO, or they just went public with their company, their first direct public offer. So that's my opinion. That's where I stand with cryptocurrency. That's where I stand with Dogecoin specifically. I need to see some key things happen. Just to recap, the development team needs help to get the Rosetta API implementation up and running for Coinbase to be lifted. Robinhood needs to get their act together and, get going on the wallets. Whether they're already started or not, I'm not sure. But I know a lot of people, both Coinbase and Robinhood, are waiting for the development team to finalize an updated core wallet. Now, they have released additional core wallets that have been updated, but we haven't gotten the final one yet with the Rosetta API. So that may be why we're waiting for Coinbase and Robinhood to finally list or list the wallets and list the coin itself on the exchange. It's a lot of information to take in. I went over it super fast. Please don't be afraid to join the conversation. Ask questions. Share your opinions. If you don't agree with my point of view, that's fine. Everybody has their own opinions. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a financial expert. This is just from the information that I was able to dig up by looking at the charts, by looking at different social media forums, by seeing how far Dogecoin is trending, and doing lots and lots of digging. So again, join the conversation. Either comment down below. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share your love with the channel. Slide over to Discord. We have a special going on right now. If you're not aware of it, the Dogecoin our Discord channel has a Dogecoin lottery currently active. I've lowered the entry fee down to 5 Doge per 1.5 entries. So for every 10 Doge that you enter into the lottery, you are getting 3 entries into the raffle that it will be live on April 20th. And there's a reason why I'm doing it on April 20th. And I'm sure a lot of you guys know why I'm doing it on April 20th if you follow Elon Musk as well. So make sure you slide over to Discord, join the Discord, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button. Check out what we got going on. I try to get as much information and data out to you guys as fast and as relevant as I possibly can. And it's always growing. It's a constantly developing and expanding world. So stay up to date. Do your due diligence. Do your own research before you invest anything. And remember, never invest anything that you're not willing to lose. That being said, guys, I look forward to seeing you in the comments, and I look forward to seeing you over in Discord. Take it easy.